Right. What I did is um, I I'm going to put a bucket in this hand, and then I'm going to put a little I don't know what you call it, basically. But I drilled a hole in this hand and I drilled one in this hand to accept a little dowel. And the little dowel is going to fit in his hand just like this, in other words. Fit down like this. And then we're going to have a little bucket on each end, in other words, okay? And then I'm going to have him a bucket in this end, in this hand, okay? Now, all I did was take a piece of basswood and I drilled a little hole in it, and we're going to kind of now you can cut this, but we're going to make the little buckets, in other words. And let me excuse me. And let me come across here with this. It's just a little piece of wood. This is as small as I could cut it on the bandsaw that I had there. Need to get me a scroll saw for my real small stuff. On each side, I'm going to kind of take down a little bit. And I'm going to show you how to make one of the little buckets, and then once you make one of them, then we'll be done. Now these are going to be small buckets because of the simple fact that they're not going to be very big, you know, as they going. I'll take my little knife and just sort of handle that out right in there. And these don't have to be real fancy, because most of the buckets back then were very primitive. They were extremely primitive, and they were now, as we look at this, we want to look and make sure that we can, basically you can take, and if you have a smaller saw, my bandsaw is a little bit large for this, to get my hands too close, so I've got to do this by a knife, but you can do it with, if you got a little scroll saw or a little tiny saw. We're getting into very small stuff here. But I need to bring this bucket down quite a bit, probably somewhere in the line of like right in here. Need to take that much off. And I'm going to do that with got kind of a tough piece here. I don't know what's the deal here. You want to be real careful because you're getting real tiny along here. Now you can take your moto tool or whatever. You don't have to do this with your knife. Take your moto tool or whatever and make you round that out a little bit more in there and all that stuff. But let me. So this is real close to the finger, so you want to be real careful and not get too close. But I'm having a hard time holding it now. It's so small. Tell you what, let me see if I can't cut it real quick. You can actually sand it down also that quick if you want to. Now I got it down a little bit. And what we want to do is get it down small enough where we have our, you want the bottom of it to be, this piece of wood here is a little bit tough. I don't know what the deal is. Anyway, now look at this. I want to take this and just sort of on each end kind of bring this down just a little bit. Same thing over here. And so it fits in here like this. And then we take the bucket and we put it on the end like here. Now, let me show you. Let me get it real quick so I can show you. I got some of this stuff at Hobby Lobby, and it's just a little wire. It's real tiny wire. And when you get through wallering this out just a little bit, you take that wire just like that, and you put it on each side of it, both sides. In other words, you do it sort of like this, in other words. And this fits in here, and this side fits over here. It'd be sort of that type of deal. See, like that. It makes it a little handle, and then that little handle fits on this little thing right here, and it hangs down like that. Okay. Basically, see, I'm getting real low down here, and a little bit tough to handle this close, but anyway, the bucket will be hanging on his little thing like that, and when I get through with it, I'll show you. Okay? So let me work on this for a little while, but I just wanted to show you. You just take a piece of basswood, make you a little bucket out of it, and I'm going to make 3 of them, one to hang here, one to hang here, and then one to be in the other hand like that. So anyway, I'll show you when I get through with it what the little buckets look like. Okay? All right.